All right. So, Thunderbolts has gotten a slight name change. So, instead of it just being called Thunderbolts, there's an asterisk next to it. Now, for those who are familiar with the comics, they probably heard about the Thunderbolts movie and thought, wait a minute, that sounds more like Dark Avengers. So now people are speculating that maybe that's actually what this group is going to be or become. That they might start off being called Thunderbolts because Thunderbolt Ross is in it. He's probably the president. I'm unsure which movie comes out first. Captain America Brave New World or Thunderbolts. But I think he's probably president at this point. So they probably want to distance themselves from the government, specifically Thunderbolt Ross, and so they pick a new name. And they go with Dark Avengers because it was mentioned at the very beginning that Bucky is probably the most mentally stable of everybody, so they probably are using dark in a mental health sense as opposed to the usual connotations of being evil, even though there are villains, anti-heroes amongst the team. That is my guess, but that is the new name change. That's the new name for the movie. Speaking of Brave New World, Captain America, that movie dropped a trailer, and apparently this is going to be a political thriller. That's how Kevin Feige explained it. It's going to be grounded just like Winter Soldier was. So, yeah, apparently, it's going to be similar to Secret Invasion in the sense that you don't know who amongst your allies has, in this case, been brainwashed, because that's what the trailer shows. The trailer from CinemaCon shows Isaiah Bradley, among others, being brainwashed. Now, we don't know by whom. We don't know the situation. But they try to kill the president. So, obviously, this is a wink and a nod to Harrison Ford's career, because he's done a couple of roles where he's the president and he has to whip out a can of whoop ass on enemies who think that he's easy to take down because he's the president. But anyway, that is all I have for this video. Oh, one more thing about Thunderbolts. For those who are unfamiliar with the cast of Thunderbolts, let's see. We have Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. So apparently he still hasn't accepted White Wolf. I wonder if he is going to ever accept the moniker of White Wolf. David Harbour as Red Guardian, Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. I wonder at what point they're going to start calling her Madam Hydra, because that's a hell of a lot easier to say. Because she sure as hell doesn't want to be called Val. Wyatt Russell as John Walker, U.S. agent. Hannah John Kamen as Ava Starr, Ghost. Olga Kurilenko as Taskmaster. So they're doubling down on that, even though her being Taskmaster was not well received. They were hoping for the Tony Masters, but Secret Wars, well, not Secret Wars. Yeah, Secret Wars is eventually coming out. So maybe they'll use that opportunity to correct that. And Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross, as I mentioned before. He's going, I think he'll be the president already. Or maybe because of this movie he will become president. I don't know. I don't remember which movie is coming out first. So then we have Robert Reynolds, Sentry, played by Lewis Pullman. It was supposed to be played by Stephen Yeun, but he had to pull out. And Geraldine Viswathian in a mystery role. We don't know who she's playing. She's also a replacement, but I don't remember the name of the actress she's replacing. So, yeah, it's from the comics. Thunderbolts is an alliance of anti-heroes and villains who reluctantly work for the government. So that I'm thinking by the end of the movie, that's why I'm thinking that this is going to become Dark Avengers, like other people are thinking. That the Thunderbolts name doesn't stick simply because they no longer are going to be working for the government for whatever reason. Either they find out that Ross and Val are shady as shit, or or something else happens that they decide, yeah, we don't want to do this anymore. We don't want to be your puppets. Who knows? But anyway, I believe that's all I have for this video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one.